But 𝗺𝗲𝗷𝗺𝗱 is, we were founded in the 80s. We made our record in the 80s. And now we are in the year 2023. And I don't want to sound like in the 80s. You can, perhaps you have the feeling and the touch of the music from 40 years ago. But in the production, I don't want to sound like 40 years ago. I want to give a little bit
fresh
the sound from nowadays, you know, because you can always do it in the time where you live, you know. If you try to recover something, it's always, yeah, how can I say, it's sounds different, you know. And yeah, so as I talked in the interview before, I'm an 80s guy. I'm really happy that I lived in this time, but I don't want to sound it like in the 80s these days, you know. Let's see. Día de los Muertos, I can tell you now, that will be played in Ecuador too.
Cool.
And I hope that everybody sing with us. And after all these years, after the return of the 𝗺𝗲𝗷 album, we found this pearl, you know, and we played it now here in Germany on our tour, and people were really excited. And now we decided also to play it in South America, because the most shows we do in the Spanish-speaking market this time, not in the Portuguese like Brazil, you know. So I think it's a good idea, Día de los Muertos. Perhaps I will try it sometime to sing it in Spanish language, but believe me, to have this short lyrics from this Greek song, it was a pain in the ass, you know, to exercise it. And it took me 1.5 days to bring it to the tape, you know, because to speak is something different as to sing, you know. And you can speak Greek, but to sing in Greek is very difficult. I think to sing in Spanish is also very difficult. So I have to exercise and exercise. And perhaps, well, let's see what the future will bring. I don't know it. Passion and pain, you know. It was passion for heavy metal, to do my own stuff and to enjoy the time I have, because if you book a studio, you always have limited time. But this time I had 3 months in my studio, 4 months, and but on the other side, it was also pain. I never was satisfied, and I asked people, and you know, but after now 2 years in experience, because I'm producing a lot of bands here in the moment. Today I'm mixing 3 different bands, and I start mixing in May another famous band from the US. And nowadays I'm a little bit more relaxed, you know, and I know when it sounds good, and then I can stop, you know, and not like 𝗱𝗲𝘀𝗱𝗏 and moving, better, you know. And now I'm experienced. You will listen to, perhaps in July, there will be the release of my solo album. I also recorded it here and mixed it in my studio. And it sounds, yeah, there you can see the progress, you know, to 𝗱𝗲𝘀𝗱𝗏 to the solo album. And also with the next 𝗺𝗲𝗷𝗺𝗚 album, it will be released in 2022-5, something. I finish my solo album and start promotion next month. And we have the tour in South America. And after that, perhaps I will start again thinking. And normally, first I have the story and the idea, and then I try to figure out a cover. The cover is the most important thing for me, besides the music. And then we start composing the music. But I don't think that perhaps we start earliest beginning next year, and then for release in 25, you know.
Cool.
Hi, here's Chris Boltendahl from Gravedigger, the gray heavy metal rock star from Germany. So I want to invite the media from Ecuador to take place in the Metal Fest in Ecuador. And I hope to meet you all there in the row before the stage, taking pictures, screaming and celebrating with us. And I can scream from stage to you people. So I hope to enjoy, and I hope that everybody will be there, okay?